There was a Reddit thread that I came across the other day, and it was basically this guy just trying to seek out some advice, just trying to seek out any type of insight that he possibly could about whether or not he should attend medical school. And one of his main concerns was, by the time that he graduates, he's going to be like 28 or 30. And by the time he actually finishes his residency, he's going to be 32, 33. And then specialization, it's going to take more time. And basically, he's going to put his entire life on hold to go to medical school. And, you don't have that guarantee of success either. But his entire premise was that he is going to lose so much time. And I know that Reddit is definitely not a place that you should find wisdom or really just take advice from, but I do think that there are certain gems that exist on Reddit and really just anywhere in this world, even from the most stupidest of sources. And trust me, I have some really stupid friends, but sometimes they be dropping some gems. Now, somebody replied to him and he said, "Well, if you're just worried about time, then you really shouldn't, because the time is going to pass either way. So you should definitely just pursue whatever it is that you actually want to pursue, whether it be going to medical school or whether it be just really just doing anything at all." And that's something that I relate to a lot. Like, when people start to think about the time that it'll take them to achieve something, for example, like medical school, and I'm referencing medical school a lot in this video because that is one of the things that takes a long period of time. You could really just talk about becoming a lawyer as well, or maybe even a psychologist. These things take about like 7 to 8 years or possibly even more time, and that's a large time frame. Like, even if I think about it right now at my age, I'm like 7 years of my life. That's a lot of years. But that's the thing, the time is going to pass either way. So, whatever you actually wanted to do in your life within those 7 years, you should definitely just do. See, a part of growing older is kind of realizing how valuable time is, but also realizing how fickle it is. And unfortunately, you can stop a lot of things, but you cannot stop time at all. Time is going to pass you by whether you like it or not. You would love for time to freeze for you, but the unfortunate reality is, and it is always going to be, that time does not stop for anyone. The days are going to pass you by as you progress. It's like you kind of remember when you were 18 and you remember going through the struggles that you once did, and then you wake up and you're like, "Oh man, like, I can't believe like 5 years have passed." And when you're going through those days, they might feel long, but when you wake up on the other side of it all, it's like just yesterday you just experienced laughing with your friends and failing your test, and then going out to celebrate failing your test with some burgers. That's a true story, by the way. And you quickly realize that the time went by, everything changed, but nothing changed at all as well. So why not just use the time to actually pursue your dreams, to pursue your goals, to pursue your passions in the first place? Because at the end of the day, what's the point in just watching the days go by? Why would you want to be an NPC in your own life? It doesn't make any sense, does it? You need to be an active participant in your own life, and you can only do that by actually taking action, regardless of the time that some actions will take. And I remember this as well because, surprise, surprise, my parents wanted me to become a doctor once upon a time. I think they gave up on that dream when they realized that I was too stupid to become one. But that was an actual reality that I potentially wanted to pursue. And by the way, I didn't become a doctor, and I'm very happy that I actually didn't. But one of the main reasons why I never wanted to become a doctor, including some other reasons when I was like 17 or 18 and trying to decide whatever I actually wanted to pick my major as and what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, one of the reasons was that being a doctor takes forever. I don't want to be in school for like another 10 years of my life now and just put my entire life on hold and like not make any money. And now I look at it on the other side and I see that, yeah, I might have kind of just like over exaggerated that reason, even though I'm still very happy that I didn't become a doctor. But it is one of the things that you kind of reflect back on and you kind of think about that, man, the time passed. I could have done this. I would have been done by now if I actually did pursue this. but I chose not to. So take that into account and take that into consideration, because everything else in your life is always going to come and go. Money is going to come and go, family is going to come and go, relationships are going to come and go, friendships are going to come and go. But one thing that'll always keep on going is just time. It's never going to come back. So make the most out of your days, make the most of it as well. And last but not least, I want to leave you with this. People always, and I am a victim of this as well. People always overestimate what they can accomplish in 1 year, a la New Year's resolutions. Okay, so we always tend to just over exaggerate our goals. Like, we think that we can go from like 35% body fat to like six pack abs in a span of an entire year, in 12 months, that we're gonna read 50 books this year, even though we have the reading level of a fifth grader. I don't, by the way, just for the record. And we have all these different over exaggerated goals that we want to accomplish in 1 year's time. But at the end of the day, we end up not accomplishing any of it. We don't even come close. It's like we've not even made any progress on it. And you know why that is? It's because we underestimate how much we actually can get done in a day. And to put that together, we always overestimate how much we can actually accomplish in an entire year, and we always underestimate how much we can accomplish in any given day. So, on a daily basis, go ahead, do whatever it is that you actually want to do with your life, and make the most out of it, because this time is not going to come back. And you don't want to not pursue something just because you think that it'll take a while, because I promise you that time is going to pass by regardless. So you might as well just make something out of it as well. Anyways, guys, this was episode number 104 of the Daily Lessons podcast. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.